Hello, I am Optimus Prime, and you're listening to Rectify Gaming Podcast. Now, Autobots, roll out.
You are listening to the Rectify Gaming Podcast, episode number 43. It's your host, TireBoy17, and we have a different show for you today, previewing PAX, talking about Xbox's controversies, and Nintendo Switch's success. But first off, I would like to show you our crew for today, and to my right, we have Wi-Fi Player 13.
How's it going?
Once again, yeah, his typical one-liner. Then we got a podcast debut, a long time coming, for years now. It's Nick Marino, known as Dual Blade. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up?
So, we've got a lot of talk about today, a lot of PAX stuff. But first off, like we always do, it seems to be always negative towards Xbox, and well, this time we have some positive. But the Xbox controversy begins with another canceled console exclusive, which was Ion. Or Ion, I don't know how you say it, but Ion. It was coming to PC, but it was going to be console exclusive to Xbox One. It was going to be a space MMO, but it didn't work out. And the developer was also with Dean Hall, was also for DayZ, so he has a history of slacking apparently.
Yeah.
You got. I mean, was this a game that you caught? Like, was this a game that caught your eye?
I totally forgot.
I forgot about it. I watched the conference and all that. Nick, do you ever hear about that?
I wrote the article for it back when E3 was around.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Whoa. Before we go, actually continue the podcast, Nick, tell us about yourself.
I've been Rectify Gaming since probably year one. I'd assume a few months after it debuted. I remember Tyler told me about it back when
The Xbox
before
One.
Xbox even announced. Yeah, before the website was even announced.
Online at the midnight launch, actually.
But yeah, Tyler lives in the same town as I do, and we apparently went to the same schools and lives down the street from me. And I have no idea about that until 2013, really.
Yeah. I mean, after I knew you at the midnight launch, I knew who you were because I seen you at Roanoke with Andy. But anyway, let's continue on to our Xbox controversy. Glad to know you, Nick. And let's go on to a positive towards the Xbox side, which is Voodoo Vince. It's actually a remaster from the original Xbox. A lot of people are very confused about it because this is probably a game that was overshadowed on the original Xbox. There's a lot of people who are diehard Xbox fans who know this. I noticed that, and that's the reason why they're probably remastering it. Yeah, Phil Spencer was a big fan of it, and it's coming out April 18th on Xbox One, Windows 10, and I hate to be the downer, but Steam, so this is not really a whole exclusive to Windows and Xbox, and you can tell Microsoft doesn't feel confident about the Windows Store. So, what do you guys think of this game coming to Steam, and are you guys worried about Xbox's future with the Windows 10 store?
I think they need to focus more on their own store and stop putting everything on Steam.
Yeah.
You know, Windows 10 store has so many issues on its own.
I know.
I don't know if they should have started the whole Play Anywhere thing yet.
Yeah, they shouldn't have started it. I don't know. I always said this idea of having a game console exclusive, then months after it'll go on PC first. So there's a reason why you're getting your console, and you feel like you're getting it early. Like, yeah, that's the problem now.
There's no reason to buy an Xbox One, only if you care about the achievements right now, which now you get on Windows 10.
Yeah, and if you care about playing with other people, like you can't go on here. Yeah.
You care about the party chat.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a guy like that wants to recore Forza, Dead Rising 4 and stuff like that, you're in good shape. So, Nick, you like the Windows Store at all?
I haven't used it at all, but I believe I've seen people on
Yeah,
Twitter, I think it was, just having problems trying to play their games and having to re-download it more than once.
yeah,
Yeah, that's happening.
And
yeah.
I think there's a lot of controversy with people when they bought Infinite Warfare not too long ago.
Yeah, that was a problem. They couldn't find
Getting
anyone.
their refunds for it.
Yeah, that was a
And it had
problem.
separate, like the multiplayer was only on with Windows 10 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the good sign about the whole Windows 10, they're getting Windows 10 thing. They're getting more third parties in there, but they seem to be only single player, like Resident Evil 7 and now Shadow of War, or whatever. What I would like to see, but will never happen since Sony has the rights, is throw all your damn money. Forget Beam, forget LinkedIn, forget Nokia. Put all your money to Rockstar and get Red Dead Redemption 2 on Windows 10 only. Imagine that. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Because it's never been on PC, which would never happen anyway. So it would start to get Windows 10 more popular because Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't coming out.
People to use the Windows Store.
Yeah, exactly.
Red Dead.
Yeah. I mean, I would throw all my money at that and forget all this like stuff that like Beam and stuff. You need games. That's the problem with Microsoft this year.
That's the problem. They've been buying more services.
Yeah.
Game companies.
Yeah, our good friend Irish Dan would have a good saying about the Windows 10 store and all these problems with the acquisitions. But yeah, Microsoft, they have to impress at E3 this year. Even before that, apparently more Scorpio stuff is going to be revealed before E3, according to some stuff about what Phil Spencer said. But going to a company who's actually looks to have currently more success this year than Microsoft, and that's Nintendo. Nintendo Switch sold better than its first 2 days than the Nintendo Wii, and given that the Wii came out during the holidays and it's the beginning of March and the Nintendo Switch already is ahead of the Wii is a really good sign because you have a game called Mario Odyssey and probably another Pokemon game, probably Smash Brothers, probably even more coming out in the holidays. They'll sell more consoles, so... You guys looking forward to Nintendo's future in 2018, and later 2017?
I've probably put in over 50 hours in
I know. I put a good amount in there.
Not even close.
I've just been like exploring and trying to do shrines, and some shrines I just can't.
I love doing shrines.
Yeah.
So the game is just so good, and it's gonna make the wait for Mario Kart and everything else so much.
Yeah, and that was probably a good thing to do. Nick, you played a little bit of the Switch recently in the city, huh?
Yeah, I went to Nintendo World to play it.
Nintendo New York.
Yeah, in New York City. I
Yeah.
was there for like the whole day.
Mhm.
But Nintendo Switch is like a really odd console to play right now for me, I guess, mostly because everyone else has it and I don't. But I don't really see a reason to have it as of just yet, mostly because it's just...
Because Assassin's Creed isn't on it yet.
Yeah, because Assassin's Creed. No, but I don't know. It's not the games, it's more of the console itself, or I don't know if it's really a console, like a tablet that you plug into your TV and just use that, but like it's supposed to be some for portability and everything like that. And I just don't think it'd be like something I'd enjoy too much if I have to depend on having like power bricks and having to buy extra external hard drives or SD cards for it.
You'll get a good taste of it this weekend when me and Greg have ours at PAX East 2017. And speaking of PAX, it's a good thing that Nintendo Switch launched the week before PAX because we're going to get a good taste of the Nintendo community right away and see how it is. Because previously at PAX events, the Nintendo 3DS was taking over the show. I mean, you didn't even see a PS Vita in sight.
Now it's going to be a mix of 3DS and Switch.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be weird seeing the amount of Switches. I just want to see people randomly in a hallway playing 1-2 Switch or something. That's what I want to see. And that would be awesome. But it's gonna be interesting to see with no Street Pass. Who knows? I mean, there's gonna be people with 3DSs and Nintendo Switches too. I'm just not gonna bring my 3DS anymore. But and Nintendo is in fact attending PAX East this year.
Final stop on the
Oh yeah, the tour. That tour went quiet. That tour got a little bit quiet after New York.
To play probably Splatoon 2 and Mario Kart 8 before they launch.
Yeah, the public places, yeah, for sure.
The public places.
And And all right, so this is the first PAX in years. I don't even count the Wii U being at PAX because that was a disaster.
Last year, Nintendo's presence was so small.
But this year, this PAX may be the biggest PAX because you've got Sony probably bringing the most amount of games. You got Microsoft probably showing their controller design set. You've got Voodoo Vince Remastered at the ID at Xbox section. I don't even know if that's at that Microsoft booth. You know, Cuphead's probably going to be there. They're always there. Halo Wars 2 is probably going to be playable. Nothing new is probably going to be playable. Maybe Gears of War 4 DLC because I know Pez Radar from Coalition's going to be there, but I don't know. But they are doing a Halo Wars 2 panel. That's going to be cool.
They're showing off DLC.
Yeah, and there's a Mass Effect Andromeda panel. I think that's a main theater. But Major Nelson's arriving at PAX again with his radio live. He took 2 PAXs off, PAX South and PAX Prime. Seems like PAX East is like his favorite thing to do. But I don't want to keep on talking. Nick was at PAX East for the first time last year while we were at Media for the first time. Nick, what'd you like about PAX last year?
It feels like every time that I'm not saying something, you have to make me say something. Yeah, and I'm just waiting for my time to speak, but I don't want to cut in with what you guys.
That's all right. Yeah. Tell me to screw off.
PAX East was probably like one of the funnest things I've done. Probably with the website, especially for the amount of stuff I do. I feel like that I don't do as much as some of the other people sometimes, but I do try to push out as much as I can, balancing like schoolwork and recently going into college.
Yeah.
But I don't know, just the whole atmosphere of everything and going out of state to go and see a bunch of people and talk to them and everything. And even winging my first video interview as well, pretty well, also was pretty neat doing.
Yeah, I love the foreign interviews. Those are my favorite. I'm hoping Mike does the Australian interview. But
I plan on doing more of those, more videos than.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. That was the best interview last year, without a doubt.
2016 outtakes.
Yeah, you can check that on the YouTube channel, the 2016 bloopers or whatever you want to call it. Who else is going to PAX? Square Enix. Sega. Oh yeah, that's right. Sega is making an appearance next to Nintendo. I guess Nintendo's planning on becoming the next Sega. I don't know, but yeah. What the hell is Sega gonna bring? Sonic Mania?
I'd love them. They'll have Sonic Mania
on the Nintendo Switch.
So, yeah, they'll probably
Sonic Project.
Yeah, Project Sonic 2017, but I don't think
there's a panel or anything.
It would be nice. But
Ubisoft is gonna be there. I don't think they have a booth presence, but they're gonna be doing a cool Assassin's Creed panel.
I want to go. I want to play Sonic Mania on the Switch.
The line is gonna be insane, though. I think between the Sega booth and the Nintendo booth right next to each other, it's gonna be crowded. I think more than Sony and Xbox.
Yeah.
Sony, I want to play Crash Bandicoot. I feel like that's gonna be the longest line because I think this is the first place where it's playable.
Yeah, it's the first place.
And MLB The Show I'm interested in. Now that I have a PS4, I can actually care about what's going to be there.
Clean the dust off of your PS4.
Oh my god, it's all dusty over here. It's extremely dusty. And this is going to be me and Greg's 4th PAX East. Well 6th PAX.
Really our 4th?
Yeah, it's our 4th, but 6th in total since we went to PAX Prime / West 2 times.
I forgot we went the 1 year.
It is the one thing. If you're going to PAX for the first time, it's most likely a scenario you'll go for one day, but you got to go for all 3. There's always something different. Sunday, if you want to go for one day, don't go on Sunday though. That's the worst day to go because everything's getting packed up.
Depressing.
Yeah, it's a little bit depressing, but it's all right. Well, this PAX East is going to be fun because recently we announced that we are going to be doing a stream straight from straight from the convention center. It's all provided by. It's between Elgato and Penny Arcade. They supply everything. We just show up and play games. We're gonna be playing iDarb, and it looks like we're gonna have 20 iDarb codes on Xbox One to give away, possibly 30 or more. But it's gonna be fun. They're supplying us 4 controllers, so we can do a little bit of a tournament thing. They're gonna allow 4 people to play at once. I don't know how it's gonna work in a little small thing. I mean, we'll make it work, but it's a cool opportunity for them to let us do this. And 2 years in a row as media for PAX, it's awesome. Another thing for PAX, guys. Concerts. Concerts. You guys excited about the concerts?
I'm only excited
Concerts.
for one band though.
Oh, yeah.
No. Boom! Nick was right. Greg likes MC Front a lot.
Oh yeah.
But no, Proto Man is probably the best band I've seen play at a convention so far.
Definitely.
So far, I mean, I never seen. I think fans literally go to PAX just to see Proto Man sometimes, because the amount of fans that are going crazy, the nerds rocking. I just couldn't. I couldn't handle it. It was just weird to me to look. 'Cause I'm not used to seeing nerds rock out like that. I'm used to seeing like regular people rock out or something. I don't know.
Are you
I'm
insulting?
excited for like Bit Brigade or some shit. I heard they're gonna be there too, right?
Bit Brigade's gonna be good. We saw them at PAX West, so I think they're gonna be good.
I remember we missed them
Pretty
last
good,
year.
yeah.
What, Nick?
We missed them last year. I think we went late to that concert or something.
Yeah.
They're like the first band. I don't know. The Tumblr triggered band.
Oh no, I forgot the name.
No, I don't think they're there. I don't think they're gonna be there.
No.
No, they're on a cruise. They're on a cruise. They're on
Whoever's stuck on the boat with them.
Yeah, they're probably like a 5-minute opener for someone. But PAX. What else are you guys looking for PAX East? I can't even talk. Bethesda's gonna be there with some awesome new pins too.
Bethesda. I'm excited to buy a few pens, of course.
I'm only buying the PAX set. I'm only buying the PAX set and the Nuka Cola. The other ones I don't need. But I'm trying to think off the top of my head who else is going to PAX.
Andy Milonakis.
Oh, that's right. Andy Milonakis will be at PAX East, and I'm gonna try to get a hold of him and talk to him. And I'm gonna be trying to vlog this entire trip this time, and it's gonna be cool because we have everyone coming. And
Since 20.
well, I have the videos from 2015. I never uploaded. It's like an hour-long movie. I should upload it still, but
Oh, I forgot about that.
I know, and
You're not the only one recording though.
I'm losing my breath. Yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna be the only one recording. What was I gonna say? Oh, we have a Snapchat. If you're listening right now, we have a Snapchat. It's just called Rectify Gaming, lower cases. I don't know if upper cases matter, but no spaces. And make sure to add us for behind the scenes. If you want to know what happens on the show floor, panels, whatever.
Or our hotel room.
Yeah.
Pretty much the whole trip from Long Island all the way back.
Oh my God, I can't breathe. Someone talk for me.
It sounds like he's pacing while he's trying to go and say everything.
I look like talking
Oh, yeah.
so much. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
You're getting heated talking about all this stuff. You get too winded. Right? In 24 hours, we'll be in Boston.
If there's all right, here we go. Here's a good question. If there's one thing about PAX East you would like to take out, what would it be? Like, if there was one flaw, I don't see a flaw to it. I just don't see a flaw.
I don't know. I really like the PAX. That PAX East Convention Center.
It's
is my favorite layout
it's my favorite layout convention center there
out
is.
of any of them. Like even.
Just the fact, yeah. I like how it's just a big square and you can walk around the entire thing.
Symmetrical. Sky stage,
Yeah, you got the connected hotel. You got the Samuel Adams bar, because what in Boston you need is Samuel Adams. But
Dunkin' Donuts everywhere.
yeah, out of any convention
yeah.
center, no matter what, that's my favorite one.
Yeah.
I think the connected hotel does it. To be honest,
The only
It's
problem with it
convenient.
is like the surrounding areas are constructed, so
yeah,
it's not
no.
Yeah, it's like on an island too. You got to cross the bridge.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I know. The construction's never gonna get done. Let's hope this year we get a corner room. I really hope so. But
And let's hope they have HDMI cable.
no, if they don't, Mike's
They
gonna
bring
bring his
monitor.
monitor. Mike's gonna bring his
I was like,
monitor.
Oh, he's bringing it. What
If
size is it?
if like the size of this one, he said he's gonna bring it. So Greg, you're gonna bring your Nintendo Switch dock. Sorry everyone for listening. This is like kind of like a personal thing, but we're gonna put it in the podcast anyway because you know what? This podcast is a little bit laid back. It's a short one. We're only about 20-25 minutes. So Greg, you can bring your Nintendo Switch dock. I'm bringing my 1-2 Switch Bomberman and Zelda.
Oh yeah, I'll bring my dock.
Okay.
So it's easy to.
I know. I don't want to bring mine because I'm gonna have so much stuff to carry. I have so much stuff to bring. My Surface we're actually gonna use.
Oh yeah.
So how about Sony? Anything new in
Also
Sony
excited
world?
about PAX.
Yeah.
Cheese boy.
Cheese Boy. Yeah, Cheese Boy is the infamous place that's in Connecticut, actually. But Horizon Zero Dawn. Let's talk about Horizon Zero Dawn for a second. That game in the UK charts still topped it, and Zelda came in second, and 1-2 Switch and Bomberman came in top 10 still, which is pretty good. I know people are gonna say, "Oh, Zelda's so bad," but it was only for like 2 days or 3 days.
Yeah,
It was counted towards, but Zelda is the highest rated game this generation.
Yeah, this generation. It's the highest rated game since Super Mario Galaxy, I think, in 2007.
Wow. What did that get?
97.
Oh. I had high hopes for it. I predicted like a 95 for Breath of the Wild. A 90, 95, maybe 88.
I was
don't know.
worried because it's not like any
I know.
Zelda. So I was worried they were gonna tear it up.
Yeah, adding and
It's not
jumping
Zelda
compared to
game.
everything else. Plus, it's like 2 different consoles, and if people want to take every second they want to bash on Nintendo for frame rates or anything stupid. But I think at the end of the day, we conclude that Nintendo is starting to slowly rise back into between the 3 companies. I think they still got some work to do just to prove to more people that they're here to stay, and people are calling it a beta console. I mean, the eShop is a little empty right now, but it's gonna grow with Amazon, Hulu, Netflix. Yeah, there'll be new games tomorrow, but it's gonna continue to grow, just like the Xbox One at launch. It was like 20.
Thursday.
Oh man.
The Xbox One launch, people tend to automatically forget how the party system was, how the invite system was. There's a lot of bad things about that dashboard that many people will never bring up. And looking at friends, that was pure beta mode.
Like yeah,
that
the
was.
Switch does have a few things that need.
Yeah, of course. Like I want to send messages to people.
The friends list is very basic. Right
Yeah,
now.
it's very basic.
Stuff like that. They'll definitely by the fall when the paid service is out. That's when it'll all be in full effect, and you'll have your Netflix and all that.
I just wish we could send messages to people right now. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's the one.
And eventually the friend code thing will go away eventually. For now, it's just gonna stay there. But I think this does it for this podcast. We are getting ready for PAX East. That's why it's such a short podcast. Last second, less than like 20 hours or something like that. Will probably be a PAX in Boston. And who knows who we'll run into. Maybe we'll come back next week with someone new. Someone we found on the streets eating a Cheese Boy cheeseburger.
We're just gonna pick somebody off the streets.
Yeah, I know. But who knows what could happen at PAX. You never know who you may run into. It's going to be a good time. The biggest PAX I've been to, I think. Underrated convention. And we'll see you guys next time. Make sure to like us on YouTube, subscribe, comment below, subscribe to follow our Snapchat Rectify Gaming, and
that. I'm gonna be video recording everything.
Yes, Nick, what's your Twitter handle?
My Twitter handle is at I forgot already. I never
Nick 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 underscore MHM. All right.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, remember, stay rectified and stay tuned for more podcasts consistently.